up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Kate, William, or King Charles, and I use that term loosely, if you are Kate, because baby, we are going on what, 6 months? This is day what, 161, 62. I actually lost count of where is Kate. But y'all, in the meantime, William and Charles, instead of worrying about what they were doing, how they're underperforming, how nobody likes them, they started all this talky about guess what? We're seriously thinking of removing Harry's titles. And didn't we say, yo, you need to be quiet? Because baby, once you start removing titles, everybody starts wondering, well, then why are you around? Because you don't do anything either. We know why Harry's not doing anything. Y'all ran him out. We're not paying him. He's all this stuff. But why ain't you doing anything, y'all? It looks like all this stuff actually has come to pass. Do you know that just a week after they released a very mean-spirited article about how they are thinking about taking Harry and Meghan's titles back, do you know? Do you know that they are now saying, and the Republic has actually said, baby, take everybody's titles away, because we didn't know they could be taken away. But now that they can, everybody's titles. We don't need a working royal. You guys are nothing but parasites on the system, and we want you out, baby. I love when they come back and when karma comes back so quickly. And I will say one thing, the karma is coming back very, very quickly for the royal family this year. You can't actually make this up. See, here's the thing. Let me bring you up to speed if you don't remember. They literally were trying to taunt Harry and Meghan because they're mad that they're going to Nigeria. First, Charles had to tell all the Commonwealth nations, you best not invite them. And the Commonwealth nations said, you're always talking trash about Africa. You never show us respect. You are not our sovereign. We'll do what we want. We have our own kings and queens, if you buy into that, right? On top of that, they did go out their way to say a couple of things. What was that? Well, let's start with the first thing. Other nations extended invitations. They said, do you understand why we like Harry and Meghan? We like them because they're not you. We don't like you. And Harry and Meghan are the antithesis of you. So we're inviting them because, one, they shine a spotlight. They're super popular. They actually look really good. They're glamorous. And as an FU to you and the British Commonwealth. So that didn't, well, to the UK, not the Commonwealth. So that didn't sink in because they could never actually figure things out on their own. So what is the last thing, right? What is the last thing they said? They said, you know what? If Harry doesn't do it, if you guys won't disinvite them, the only reason they're even inviting Harry and Meghan is because they're royals. And the whole world said, wow, even with all the evidence in front of you, you guys just can't seem to make the connection. Nobody cares. But they were seriously saying, well, if we strip their titles, they won't go because everybody wants a UK royal. I said, okay, well, guess what? We also said, but why would you do that? Because if you prove that you can strip the son of the king of his royal title and take away his royalty, then that proves we can strip the other son of the king. And that shows we can strip the king. And that shows that there's nothing to it. Well, maybe they don't believe it, but this new article coming out is it. Hold on really quick. Excuse me. Graham Smith reflected on the Republic's goal for a democratic from top to bottom and parliamentary system with the elected head of state instead of a constitutional monarchy. He also explained that the practicalities of stripping the royal family of their privileges, beginning from their titles and beyond, in a bid to promote equality among citizens. He said, Republic is about being equal citizens. And a republic like that, then obviously you can't have aristocratic titles and royal titles. So Charles will be Charles Windsor, and he will be a citizen like everyone else. He'll pay taxes like everyone else, and he will be free to stand for election or not, or just go off and live a nice life of luxury. He'll still be very rich, but he will be free of the obligations of royalty, free of the titles of royalty, and he will have obligations to pay. He will have obligations to pay tax. If the royals were to lose their titles, there would no longer be addressed as His or Royal Highness, and all prince and princesses titles would also be removed. You guys, this is what they feared. And again, Charles always feared this because Queen Elizabeth also knew that they basically were useless. She's the one that created that whole, we must be seen to be believed. She's the one that rebranded. It's like, I dedicate my life to my country. When basically it was just a very complex income tax scheme and a way to actually hold power while having none of the responsibility. Think of it. For everything that's given to the royals, tax break, legislation control, a life of luxury, bowing down, all this power, what do they actually give? They act like they are doing people a favor for going and showing up and opening a Tesco. They act like they are doing them a favor for showing up and what, listening to homeless people saying you're going to end homelessness. See, this is the thing that William doesn't get. The Queen was so easy on William that he really thinks he's doing the people a favor. He doesn't realize that everything they did is nothing but an intricate scheme to con people, to make it seem like they're giving back for all the luxury they get. But if you're not even willing to do the dog and pony show to make people feel like you care, then what is the point of all this great privilege that the subjects actually afford? And for people being like, oh my God, it will never change. Every monarchy changes. Every monarchy falls. The only question is, how long until it actually falls? Well, with William, it looks like it's going to be sooner rather than later. And this is why William, once again, was so stupid and stupid for going after his dad to make him remove Harry and Meghan's title. See, here's the thing. William thinks as Charles does it before his reign's over, then Charles will have all the blowback. And William can just sit there and be like, well, what are you going to do? We went through parliamentary and it can't change. He's so stupid, he doesn't realize, William, the same tool you use to take down Harry, you will also succumb to it. So which I say great, because there should be no royalty anywhere. Everybody's equal, right? Maybe the kings and stuff did something way back in the day, but baby, now they are nothing but leeches on society and they promote a sense of hierarchy. But just hear me out. They tried to use the same tools of the media to undo Harry's wife. The media is now using it on Kate. They tried to use the same tools of the media to criticize and ridicule Harry. It came back on William and Kate with this whole debacle. They are the laughing stock of the world. People are treating them worse than North Korea. What else did they try to do? They are now trying, William wants to strip Harry of his titles, and it is going to blow up. Because right now, the Tories are on your side, and you can get Parliament to do it, but they won't be around to protect you, William, or your kids or their grandkids. And eventually, the same tools you use to dig a hole for your brother, it will be the same hole that we will push you in. So to that, I say congratulations. And I 100% do believe they're going to strip Archie and Lilibeth of their titles, because at the end of the day, don't get it twisted, they do not want mixed race lineage in their royal titles. The UK has been mixed race for a while. The fact that the royal family always stayed white, it is a message. It is a mission. It is their purpose. That is their purpose. And baby, I am glad that William and his raving, lunatic, madman stuff will be the person to take them down. Listen, they said that they also said that in addition to being about equal citizens, right? It's about finishing that long process of evolution that we've gone through since the 17th century, where we had to fight tooth and nail against the monarch and against the land earning classes to get democracy. And we've sort of stalled, and a republic is about finishing that job so that we are genuine citizens, not subjects. They said in a republic like that, they said everybody will lose their so everybody will lose their titles. Listen, Queen Elizabeth understood why it was never complained, never explained. She understood why they did the busy work. William does not. I said it once and I said it again when I heard about Kate's maybe cancer. We'll do another thing about where is Kate, because she is still missing and the royal family are just doing weird things. But I'll tell you one thing, baby, the monarchy is done, 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 done. Woo! And I am here for it. Anyway, you guys, let me get out of here. Upload this. It's going to be a heavy upload day. See y'all soon. Bye, Sussex Squad.